Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your July 2017 general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and welcome to any newcomers who may be here with us for the first time. Thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, all your support, your comments, and your feedback. Keep them coming. You guys are great. Thank you so very much. And thank you to those of you who continue to keep me so busy with personal one-on-one readings. It's a blessing and an honor and a pleasure to read for you. And thank you to my regular clients as well for being so consistent with your feedback. It's always nice to see how our readings continue to play out in your lives moving forward. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading with me and you haven't read with me before, you can click on the About or Description button on my YouTube channel's homepage, which will give you a little more information. Also has my email address. You can email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I do readings full-time, 6 days a week, so I'm usually able to get back with you pretty quickly and schedule a reading. Current turnaround time is anywhere from a few days, upwards of 2 weeks, but we can almost always set up something for you within a 2-week period of time. I do love and romance readings, compatibility chartings, career work and finance, year overviews, channeled messages, gift readings, and so on. So if you're interested, email me and we'll go from there. So make sure to check your rising and your moon sign videos as well. These are general readings and there's a lot of you watching, so of course they're not going to mean the same things to the same degree or intensity for everyone watching. So try to watch sun, moon, and rising if you know them and if you can. Since we're dealing with the beginning of the month for July, I'll be drawing 2 cards for each week with an additional 9th card from the bottom of the deck representing overall energy and guidance. This reading is for the air sign of Libra for the month of July 2017. Let us see what is in store for our Librans for July 2017. Libra. Show me Libra. What do they need to know for July 2017? Libra. Okay, Libra. We begin with the Ace of Wands, followed by the Magician. It's a powerful combination. Next to that, we have the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords, followed by the Seven of Cups. And at or towards the end of July 2017, we have the World and the Ten of Cups. Beautiful combination. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance is the Six of Wands. Victory and triumph after a struggle. I'm actually going to start with your crowning card. We have the Six of Wands, Libra. Wands is fire energy, and in the tarot, the suit of Wands deals with, it's creating, manifesting, building things. It can often deal with creative or artistic endeavors, career, things that have to do with building. It's governed by the element of fire, which is very dynamic and action-oriented. So this suit is about change, movement, action, power. It's a very fluid, forward-looking, forward-moving suit. The Six of Wands represents victory and triumph, typically victory and triumph after a struggle or a challenge of some kind. This man is riding back into town. He went off to do something, achieve, complete a mission or a quest. Whatever it was, he was successful, triumphant. He's riding back into town and he's receiving cheers, accolades, praise. It's victory and triumph after a struggle, after a challenge of some kind. It can also represent public recognition. Some of you may be publicly being recognized for something this month. I feel like for a lot of you, there is an opportunity to start something new, but you may get a little bit stuck in kind of considering all the possible options and potential of this new beginning. So we find ourselves at the beginning of July 2017, Libra, though I am recording these in the last part of June. We have the energy of the Ace of Wands, followed by the Magician. This is a pretty powerful combination of energy. Aces represent the number one. They represent the start of something new, the beginning of something which holds a lot of potential. Whether it succeeds or fails or not depends in large part in how it's dealt with. Aces represent seeds, which if they're planted and nurtured and taken care of, they can grow and manifest their full potential. So this is an exciting new beginning. It may be the start of something new that's creative. You may be manifesting something new. I feel like it's the opportunity or it could even be an offer that you've received recently Some of you, this is going to be in job, work, or career aspect of your life as well. Others of you, it may be in a relationship, the relationship aspect of your life, or even in spirituality. But I feel like if you start on this new beginning, it's going to mean the closing out of another chapter of your life, and maybe that's why you get a little stuck in kind of considering what to do about it. But the Ace of Wands is it's an exciting new beginning. There's a lot of creative energy in it. You may be considering doing something different within your currently on your career path, on an already established career path for some of you. You may be being presented with the opportunity maybe to move up within your company. Some of you, I'm getting, you have the opportunity to start a new project or join on a project with other people. Some of you, this may be a new artistic or creative endeavor of your own that you're thinking about. You've got a new idea. You're kind of putting things together to start it. However it plays out in the specifics for you, the energy is fundamentally the same. There's a new beginning. It's exciting. It's creative. It's remember too that aces can fizzle out as if they're not acted on. Aces can fizzle out as new beginnings which don't get followed through with, so they never kind of manifest to their full potential. You have everything that it takes to actually manifest whatever this is, because the Ace of Wands is paired with the Magician, which is a major arcana card and a pretty powerful one. The Magician is an independent sort of person. He's worked long and hard on at his craft, so he's reached the point in his career where he has all this, the experience, the knowledge, the tools, the wisdom, the skill, the know-how to build, create, manifest whatever he wants to. He's very good at creating for his audience, and he has a lot of experience behind him now, so he has everything that he needs. This is a card which says that you have everything that you need without actually needing to go to anybody else for help, or you either have everything that you need or the ability to pull together the resources, typically on your own. So it's like we end June and start July, Libra. Some of you, this may be thinking about starting this new project, taking this new opportunity. Some of you may be actually in the beginning steps of manifesting it or making a change. Now, next to that, we have the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Pentacles. So Pentacles is earth energy. That's the element which governs the suit. And in the tarot, the suit of Pentacles often deals with things we can see and touch and feel, tangible things in the concrete, day-to-day world we live in, money, finances, job, career, etc., property, assets. The Eight of Pentacles is the worker bee card. This is a card of slowly, steadily, successfully building up a good, solid, stable foundation for yourself, particularly financially or materially, because of the amount of dedication, perseverance, determination, skill, hours that you put into something. It can be a card of getting up early, staying up late, putting in a lot of overtime because you have a dream, a vision, a goal, and doing pretty well. We're already at the 8 here. He's built up these other 7 pentacles, and he's hard at work on the 8th one. It's a card of working hard, being a diligent, attention to detail. In the somewhat future position, it can also be a card of actually impending success because of the level of work that you've put into something. You're going to be reaping the rewards or seeing the success of it coming through. And it's paired with the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of balance. It can be a card that asks you to pay attention. It can be a card that asks you to pay attention or asks you to be more balanced in how you give or how you receive, particularly when it comes to money. Some of you may need to be pay more attention to how you're working or pay more attention to what you're doing with your money. Sometimes there is a thread with both of these cards of be careful what you wish for because you may get it. Some of you, this opportunity, it could be an offer or opportunity to start something new or to be part of something, to come on board of something, on something. And it's actually, particularly with the Six of Wands and that energy sometimes of public recognition, you could be being offered to head up a project. You could be being offered a promotion or the opportunity to apply for a promotion. And some of you, I'm getting, it's because of how well you've worked, or it's because of other people have seen what you've done and how diligent you are, how much attention to detail you put in. But this being presented with an opportunity which actually looks quite good. Some of you may be a little hesitant in taking it. It's kind of like that. Be careful what you wish for. You've done such a good job that you may be being asked to take on more responsibilities, move up, but it means more responsibilities. So you may want to kind of consider if that's something that you're ready for or not. And some of you may be in doubt about that, but you definitely have what it takes to push this thing forward, to manifest this to whatever seeds that you're beginning to plant or thinking about beginning to plant. You definitely have what it takes to move forward with this. But you're also being asked, some of you, to pay attention to the small details, pay attention to how balanced you are. Some of you, again, you may want to be a little bit more focused on your money this month, particularly in being balanced with your money and how you're spending it, where you're putting it, etc. Now, next to that, we have the Two of Swords, followed by the Seven of Cups. So Swords is air energy. In the tarot, this suit deals with basically what goes on in our heads. The Suit of Swords is mental, cerebral, intellectual energy. It's about our belief systems, how we look at things, what we think about things, and how we communicate those. The Two of Swords is a card that can represent feeling stuck, being at a crossroads, needing to make a decision but not really sure which decision to make. It represents, it can sometimes represent having something in front of you which needs to be dealt with, or needs to be done, but for some reason there's a sense of reluctance or resistance in looking at something head on. And it's accompanied by the Seven of Cups, which is water energy. And the tarot, the Suit of Cups, deals with the emotional part of our life, emotions, feelings, and relationships as well. The Seven of Cups is a card of multiple options and opportunities, but they're not always grounded or realistic. Sometimes this can be a card of fantasy, distraction, illusion, considering the possibilities or potential of things which really in reality may not be all that grounded or practical. And this is going to play out differently depending on who's watching it. For some of you, whatever this new beginning is or this new offer or opportunity, some of you may be really worried about how it's going to play out and if you have what it takes to be able to do what you're being asked to do, or to do what it is that you want to do or want to create. I feel like you do, and I feel like Spirit is indicating that you do. Some of you, again, there's something to do with money, finances, your resources somehow. You need to be careful within this new beginning how you apply any kind of material resources, financial resources to it. Make sure that you're balanced. Make sure that you pay attention to the small details, and make sure that whatever you put your money or resources towards is something that you've done the homework and research on, so that you're being realistic and practical about anything you may be investing in, or anything you may be asked to invest in, or trying to put together something that requires finances to put together. Make sure that you're being practical and very grounded about that, so that you don't put money into something that you're just going to lose the money. You're not going to see returns on it. Now, at or towards the end of July 2017, and you can also apply the same energy to the relationship sector of your life, but honestly, I'm not getting any of that. It feels for the majority of you like this is project-oriented, career, work, job, finances. It could be a creative or artistic endeavor too, but I'm not feeling like it's it has anything to do with love and romance. For a lot of you, you may want to watch your rising and your moon sign if you're looking for that, or wait for the love snapshots. I do feel like there's other people involved in this as well. And I also feel like for those of you who are in self-doubt or insecure about starting something new or being able to follow through with it, the Magician and the Ace of Wands, you have more power and you're more powerful and independent than you think you are. So consider that moving forward. So at or towards the end of the month, July 2017, we have the World, followed by the Ten of Cups. Beautiful combination of cards. The World is a card of completion. It's the last major arcana card in the deck. It's a card about having reached a milepost, kind of like you've reached the top of a mountain, and you take time to kind of pause and look back over the path, at everything that it took to get you from where you started to where you are now, taking time to acknowledge all the hard work that you put into it. For those of you who have the opportunity, maybe you're getting recognized or promoted or have the opportunity or offer to do that, it's because of everything that you've done on the path to getting here. So pat yourself on the back for that. It's a card of looking at what you've been capable of, even if you thought you weren't, and what you might yet be capable of. And it's accompanied by the Ten of Cups, another card of completion. So again, I feel like for those of you who are embarking on something new, it does represent the end of a certain portion of your life. It could be you're transitioning in your career. It could be you're leaving a job for a new job. It could be starting a new project or endeavor of some kind, but I feel like for a lot of you it represents the closing out of something else too. The Ten of Cups would represent the coming full circle. This is a culmination of emotional happiness, but there's a strong connection with home and family with the Ten of Cups. It's considered the happily ever after card, the happy home card, marriage, family, home, bliss. For some of you, this could be having a significant impact on your home and family, but again, I feel like it's in a very positive sort of sense. Some of you, this could be retirement energy as well. You could be retiring. You could be moving. You could be selling your home. That could be part of what this new beginning is. I feel like the completion energy, even though it may have, some bittersweet nostalgia energy around it, it's still overall very positive, very blessed. It's kind of like something is coming to an end. You're embarking on a new adventure, a new project, a new career path, a new something, or considering what to do with the rest of your life. But it's a pleasant feeling. It's kind of like you're considering what's in front of you, considering all the options, all the possibilities, all the potential. It's kind of like you end the month of July 2017 just taking a breather, taking a step back and just kind of looking overall at things. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's actually a good place to end the month, particularly those of you who are still kind of maybe in the middle of considering if you're going to follow through with this, if you're going to continue to move forward with this. Again, cautionary advice, I'm getting this again, cautionary advice. Make sure that whatever new thing that you're starting, make sure that you do all your homework, your research. If it involves any kind of financial investment or resources, make sure that you pay attention to all the small details so that you don't waste any money, time, resources, etc. And you kind of wrap up the month there, just kind of taking a step back, enjoying where you're at, taking a breath before you start something new. And your overall energy being the Six of Wands, victory and triumph after a struggle. It's kind of like you've made it. And some of you, it may be an achievement. You may be being actually recognized for whatever this achievement or milestone is as well. So Libra, that pretty much wraps up your July 2017 general reading. I hope you have enjoyed it. I always hope it has given you a little bit of insight and food for thought. I will see you all again in a week or so for the love snapshot, so keep an eye out for those. And again, if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me and you haven't read with me before, you can click on that About or Description button on my YouTube channel's homepage for my email address and email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I will see you all again soon, and until then, as always, Libra, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.